And we're live. Hi. Good afternoon. Today is September 18th, 2019. My name is Olawale Okabolo of Spartacus Trading Corporation, here to bring you a live Fed Day trade if I get the setup I want to see. I have one of my traders riding shotgun with me, so we are looking to profit from our hard work and diligence. We have about 2, 3 minutes before the Fed announcement comes up. So I'm going to pause this video and I'll bring you in right before that announcement takes place. Also, please refer to the Fed Day analysis that I put out as far as the what I'm thinking and what I'm seeing in the market. So I really won't have to go through much detail and explain what I'm looking to execute on and why. All right, folks, stand by. Okay, folks, I'm back. We got the announcement coming out in 3, 2, 1. Fireworks. So right now I'm just observing the market to see what I want to do. So the first pushes to the downside. We have those two poor lows we know about. Let's see if the market goes and clears that out and begins to challenge the double distribution that I talked about in my video and why that double distribution is a important reference, at least for today. Well, important in general, but let's just see what happens. I got an incomplete comparator on the low and the high, so that tells me I do not want to do anything. Okay, folks, I'm going to pause the video for the sake of time. If there's a trade that I am going to take, I will bring you in. Well, let's just see this fireworks real quick. Ah, that was a go with. The market could trade lower. We've cleared out that poor high, number 3. So that is now off the table. But we got an incomplete comparator. Now we begin to challenge the lows. That's perfectly fine. What cannot happen? The market cleared out poor low number 2. The market has to begin to hold this proposed double distribution. Now we're coming to that double distribution I talked about from the past. No acceptance as of yet. Well, it bounced. That's a weak low, one tick. That's not that solid. We cleared out poor low number 2. All right, that's an incomplete comparator. I have no interest in that trade yet. I'd be interested in a long, possibly, possibly not. I think we're probably going to chop around. Folks, I'm going to pause this video. If there's something to do, I'll bring you in. Okay, folks, I'm back. Right now, the market's just gyrating around, picking pockets, really not doing much. Well, before I switch to another view, what kept me out of a trade is this low. It's an incomplete comparator. Not interested. If this was a complete comparator, I would have taken this long coming back in that double distribution. It would have worked out, but I trust my training. Also on the high, the reason why I won't short is an incomplete comparator on the high as well. One could take a chance on that using this as a reference, but that's just not the way I trade. I trust my training. All right, let's go to get you another view. This is what's going on. In my video, I talked about I'm not considering value, but now value begins to crank in my head because the market is just gyrating up and down. If the market wants to continue lower with value, for me, developing above the weekly open, that's the reference I'm paying attention to. I'm just using simple logic. Are we up or down for the week in relation to where we opened? All right. So as the market is now trying to trade lower, I'm saying to myself, this market needs to keep a double distribution for a new auction to the downside. That plays right into the balance rules where I talked about breaking out and failing within the previous days, previous couple of days, a multi-day former balance area. So that's what that double distribution represents. Just please refer to that analysis video that I put together. So anyway, I'm just looking to see what's going on. Really isn't anything going on for me to want to take a stab at this market right now. So I'll just continue to monitor the trade. All right, folks. Hopefully I can bring you a live trade. Stand by. Okay, folks, I'm back. I just wanted to share with you an observation. This is an hour bar chart. You see how the market, they bought right off the 200 EMA and tried to take it up. I think it's pretty easy to find out who's buying from there. These are just day traders that's in the market. So thus far into this Fed day, it's nothing but day traders. And then they also sold back from these moving averages. If we go to the 5 minute chart, we're now one time framing down on the 5 minute chart. You can see that these they're shorting from this trend line. So if they can't get what they want, which is at least take out the initial J low, if they can't get it and we come back in, that plays right into that double distribution theory that I talked about, that we're now into the double distribution. If they can't hold it, we could get a short covering rally. So now I'm possibly interested in a long. We'll see. The only thing that would be against this long is that we're in double distribution territory, meaning that the market's proposing a new auction to the downside. So now we're back into that form of balance area I talked about. The market needs to close back within this form of balance area to signal a new auction to the downside. All right, J2 is open. I won't know if we have a true proposed a good looking double distribution until the J period closes. So there's still about 15 minutes, but I am monitoring this bad boy. See what happens. Right now, we're back into that former multi-day balance area. And so now you're playing the balance rules and destination over the next couple of days. Not today, but over the next couple of days. Okay, folks, I'll pause. I'll bring you in. There's anything to do. Okay, folks, I'm back. Blue line represents where I'm in. I'm long at 87 quarter. My stop is at the low at 84 quarter. I don't know how long I'm going to stay in this trade. We got to get back within that double distribution. If we fail, I'm out of here. I'm out of the trade.
Order cancelled.
All right, I'm flat. Good first stab. And now I'm just going to sit back and wait and see what the market provides for me. I think I got about, sucks, a little more than 2 points. I could have stayed with the trade, but I'm not going to play around because I'm in double distribution territory. I could be, there's a good chance that I could buy right. I'm buying right in the front of a freight train that's getting ready to cream me, flatten me like Frogger, for those who remember that video game. All right, folks, I'm flat, so I can remove this blue line. I'm sitting back waiting to see if there's any opportunity. I got long at 87 quarter, so I'll just leave that white line there. If um if I'm wrong and the market continues to trade higher, well, at least I got something. All right, folks, stand by. I'll bring you in if I'm taking another trade. Okay, folks, I'm watching this market. I don't think this high is that spectacular. This J2 high. I want to watch what the market does, what the market wants to do at another attempt of trying to take out this low. Let's see, could they do it, or if the market fails? If the market fails, this 86 range is where I'm interested. Let's say 86 three quarters. Why I'm saying 86 three quarters? I'm just pulling it out of my butt. But if they can't get that low there at another stab, I'm willing to risk the profits I made from the first trade. Okay, they got it. Oh, almost got it. There she blows. Watching, watching, watching. That low is at 83. There's 3 points.
Order working. Order cancelled. Order working. Order filled.
I'm in at 87. Far higher than I want it to be. My stop is at the low at 83 three quarters.
Order working.
I'm risking a little more initially, a little more than what I made on the first trade. I need to see this market trade above 88 and through 89.
Order cancelled.
All right, I'm flat again. Grabbed about another 2 points. And I'm just going to reset and see what this market wants to do. Stand by, everybody. Okay, folks, I'm long again at 86.75. My stop is back at the low, 83.75, risking 3 points.
Order working.
Thus far, I made a total of 4 points. So if I'm wrong, net, 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 I'm still a winner today. I need this market to get above 88 and stay above 88. So the blue line represents where I'm long. I'm going to move my stop just one tick below the low.
Order cancelled. Order working.
So I'm risking. So if I'm wrong, I walk away with 3 ticks today. That's fine. My location isn't the best, but I'm not too sold on this high from J2. And remember from my analysis, even though we get in that double distribution from the 11th, we need to close. That is a it is a must. We close back within That is truly signaled a breakout failure. So I definitely want to see this market get above 88, stay above 88. Then I know I'm possibly on to something. Doesn't mean I have a winner chicken dinner, but at least I know it's heading in the right direction. Let me bring in the bar chart. Oh, I want us to close above this high, this 5 minute high. My stop is at this 5 minute low. I want us to close above this 5 minute high because you see that they're selling from here. So if they can't get what they want, being short term traders, if they can't get what they want, they're going to be forced to cover. And then, that gets me profitable. All right, folks, I'm going to pause this video. It's like 16 minutes. I'll bring you in. Okay, folks, it looks like they are about to come get me and stop me out. It's an incomplete comparator, a tick below my entry. Maybe we could take that out before it takes me out on the stop. A two tick low on a Fed day, the kind of moves we're getting, I'm not really buying that. So more than likely, I will get stopped out. I still end the day as a net winner. But if we could trade above and clear this up before it stops me out, I'm out of the trade. All right.
Stop filled.
Okay, I'm hit, folks. They hit me. So now we're in double distribution territory. The market needs to hold this double distribution from J. That truly signal what I talked about. Um, a return back into balance of a former a balance area. And then you got the destination trade. You can just apply the balance rules. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know why I don't have a complete low here. Stand by, folks. Okay, folks. I'm probably interested in a trade. Uh, Looking at this 5 minute bar, that's a pretty strong sign. They tried to press it, couldn't get it. But see, now we're coming against some possible resistance right here at this trend line. And we have this double distribution that's still in effect. It's showing a new trend to the downside. So if anything, probably the short should come here for me at 89.75, maybe 90, or maybe not, because this is a strong bar right here. They tried to push it and get nothing but excess. So I think I'm going to pass. Stand by, folks. Okay, folks, I'm here. Provide some more analysis. The Fed chair is speaking. So I really have no interest in trading. There's no telling what he's going to say. Um, Currently, the auction is to the downside. Clearly, we double distributed into the 11th double distribution that I talked about in my analysis. So that represents the breakout failure, proposed breakout failure, because we won't know until the end of the day. We have to close back within this double distribution. That is a must. But thus far, the analysis is playing out just the way I talked about a breakout failure. But as you remember in my analysis, I said we need to close back within this double distribution from the 11th. So right now I'm just monitoring the trade and seeing, because if we could close this double distribution Thursday and Friday, I will look for some continuation, because this current proposed double distribution, if we close today without closing this double distribution, it signals a new auction to the downside. This represents excess. And then my focus now will be to the downside and downside references. Mainly this multi-month balance area high that I talked about at the beginning of this week. We crossed that. We're definitely looking at the gap fill. So now the market is making another assault on the lows, further taking us back within, as you can see on my chart on the right. I mean, left, I apologize. On my analysis, I talked about this multi day balance area, which this day, which was, I guess, is the 11th, we broke out. Now we're back in that balance area and we're trading lower. We talk about the balance rules, the next destination, just a destination, balance area low. We get to that balance area low, that puts us by the gap entry. So all of this stuff is starting to make sense, and we talked about it, or I talked about it rather, before it happened. I was interested in taking a short um, at this trend line, this yellow trend line, but I passed on it because this 5 minute bar for me was a little bit too strong. And this next 5 minute bar, they need to take out this low. They can't take out this low. They're gonna look to cover, possibly. They might short it again at the red line. We'll see. Yup, they're trying to push it at the red line. This is just a 5 minute chart, folks. So these are the folks once again that think or are smarter than the average bear. Only time will tell. So that's what I'm doing, and that's the way I feel about it, and I'm just going to stick to it. And I'm just going to continue to watch and read the market. I'm in no rush to do anything. I'm still net positive on my Fed trade, not by much, just like 70 something bucks. It's enough to buy dinner for me and the wife tonight. So that's it. I'm just going to monitor this trade, or monitor, I apologize, monitor this market. So this will conclude, because this video is about 20 something minutes now. This will conclude at least part one of the Fed day trade. I'm not looking to do anything for now. I'm just going to just monitor this market. If there's anything to do, or if I'm going to take another trade, I will create a part two. And if I don't, I wish you all a good day, and I hope this analysis and somewhat of a trade execution went the best. I was looking for way more, but it's okay. At least it provides some insight on how to trade the Fed day. This is Olawale Okabolo of Spartacus Trading Corporation, wishing you a good day.